Hey, Traders. Happy Monday to you. We're here doing what we do every day, right? So just starting out with Bitcoin that's done nothing, right? It's down $800 on the day. No real breakdown or anything, just kind of going sideways. Possibly confirmed a local top again. Right? Last time we saw that, it didn't last very long before bids came in and we ran to higher highs. So, you know, whatever. I mean, I think on the 12-hour, the argument's starting to get stronger for bearish divergence for sure. So it's like, all right, let's see how well this bearish divergence plays out. All right, I mean, like, here's just one time scale. You see clear high, you see a much higher high with much lower levels, right, of relative strength. So impending price action reversal to the downside's kind of being implied on this time scale, but daily is losing all of its positive momentum. It could be going negative for the first time since, I think, July 21st, since the bottom. And, you know, like, whatever. You pull back. Is it really that big a deal? Remember, the main, most important support resistance that exists really on this chart is like $40,000, $40,500. Right here. The gray line on your screen. That's it. So if this played out, let's see how far it would play out. You know, I mean, maybe we got some sort of ABCD you're at the PCZ of. A 200% retrace. Yeah, I mean, I think Scott Carney was in here to be like, oh, it's kind of, could pull back here. Could be reasons why, right? Just showing you on your screen. No one wants to hear that really, but, you know. So here's what we're looking for, right? When we know they're on at least one time scale, we could be showing an argument for a pullback. Let's see if it can be unreliable and or underperform, whatever. You know, if it, think about how bullish this asset is. If you're staring in the face of maybe some very real 12-hour bearish divergence and it gets violated and validated, that would just be legendary. But for now, you know, Scott Carney tweeted about, you know, the shark, right? We got the bullish shark. Just plotting it real quick so you can see. It doesn't really matter which peaks. But right, you got your shark, and you have the bearish 5-0 after high to low 50% retrace. You're at it. So you're at the level where a reaction could occur. Right, I mean, if you need me to show you a graphic here, I can. No problem, man. So shark. Yeah, I've got like my own graphics and stuff, but the shark, right, where the asset will run up to a 50% retrace from its highest high to the lowest low of the correction, right? 50%. And that's when, you know, a reversal can occur, or at least just a reaction if the trend's too bullish. So, you know, he's just talking about, you know, we're at that period now. Sometimes it can last for a while, these reactions. So I think that's just kind of what's going on. Just remember, Bitcoin appreciated in value from its lowest point of the correction to its highest point, 64% in 24 days. So it's just like, yeah, pull back. You wouldn't be in trouble until you broke this support resistance at 40K, but really, I mean, maybe a swing low from August 4th. I don't know, man. There's no rush. No need to freak out. I think the altcoins look phenomenal still, like really good. And you know, some have pulled back with Bitcoin today a little bit, but then, you know, with Bitcoin like is back up a little bit, like some of these coins have recovered literally almost all the losses. So it's just, man, talking about alt season. I think we're in the midst of it right now. It's based on the performance we need to go look at that TikTok partnership, Audius. I mean, that has to be brought up before even Ethereum. It was so perfect, man. Literally perfect. Ran up and tested a daily candle high close back from April 12th, but it was the context before, chat, like many others, if not almost all others, you know, give or take a few. From the lowest low to the highest high, 80%, 88% retraces, 78% retraces. Devalue perceived areas, and at those levels you create momentum shifting structures. This one was called the potential inverse head and shoulder until it broke the neckline, but it was so simple to know where it was. I mean, 133 to 140 was perfect, right? And from there, perfectly played out, ran to the next major levels. And I mean, 100% measured move, beyond, exceeded the 100% measured move. I don't even need to plot it for you to see. So it was like a news-driven catalyst, but it had already truly broken out and had already truly back tested what was once resistance as support August 12th. It's beautiful. So win storage partnership, I guess, right? Win storage partnership, chat, because it's the same picture. It's the same structure. Except it's just broken out like 2 days ago. Okay, I mean, and it's still broken out. I mean, as your moves up here at like 206, I think that's right around where the target would be anyway. And, you know, a lot of things just waiting on Bitcoin. That it's crazy, man. You want to see the futures charts. Chat, I always have these up. I don't know. It's just fun for me to just see what's going on. But, you know, at market open this morning, the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ all dumped pretty bad. But, you know, maybe within an hour and a half of trading, a reversal occurred to where so violent of a reversal that the S&P 500 closed at substantially highest highs of all time. Dow Jones Industrial barely did it, but it did it. There it is. There's the proof. You can see highs. And then you have, you know, NASDAQ struggled. Why? You could imagine Tesla. They got real bad stuff going on. I mean, they might have to have a whole recall. It's down 4.3%. Michael Burry has increased his puts position on Tesla and Cathie Wood's ARK, right? I mean, so that's like, I know Tesla's only about what is it, like 6% of the Qs maybe, or less? Dang, man, I'm trying to remember that. I know like Amazon's only 8, and then Microsoft, Google 10, Apple 10 maybe. So they all sold off, including Bitcoin at the exact same time. Market open, you dumped. Let's go, Leprechaun, man. We'll look at it. Thanks, dude. Wow.
Leprechaun and PR took $100. Hex used 4 hours daily.
We will look at it, Leprechaun. Thank you, man. Thanks, dude. Wow. Hyper chat. Oh, also, Adrian K, thank you for joining the Patreon as soon as the stream started. Let's go, dude. If you can sync up the Patreon, the Discord, you'll get the value you're looking for in there, okay? That's where the trade setups are, in the premium Discord, the education in the premium Discord, the premium chat in the Discord. All right, thank you, Adrian. Okay, so, you know, this morning, Bitcoin dumped with all the index funds, but then it really couldn't recover the way the index funds did, right? The money printer went burr here, but not here. I'm okay with that, I guess, right? So, just an interesting look at what happened and why Bitcoin is where it is right now. Why it's down $670. Why it's down 1.43%. Why, you know, some of these altcoins are down. But then again, some of these altcoins are up substantially. So let's go to Ethereum, because we looked at audio. Congratulations on your partnership with TikTok, Chinese communist data farming. Great, dude. Let's go to Ethereum, that's down 3.41% definitely down way worse than Bitcoin. But like the price action's so wild, man. It's like low, higher low, another higher low. But then like you ran up and then you like double topped, right? And you're selling off, and maybe you're breaking a demand line here. It's really tough, dude, because it's, you know, you just think like where Ethereum is being up so much in such a short period of time. It's really hard to be like, oh, I can't wait to take a long on Ethereum right now. Because it's like premium. You're paying like premium prices on Ethereum. But it has broken above the only major overhead resistance till $4,000 and is like back tested it as support and held it. So that means like if it ran to that next daily overhead resistance, there would still be substantial upside on this asset. So you're talking like it could still, let's say it goes to the next high that makes any sense. It still has 31% upside from where it is right now. So if one was gonna be taking chances on this really strong structure here locally, I mean, you clearly know your stop's probably right below 2890, you know, and letting it ride to like 4,077 or whatever. So it's kind of mixed, man. Like Ethereum, you know, and a lot of these coins now are starting to get further away from those areas of value that we look for, right? You know, we're talking like trade setups are up like 40+% from their entries from like 2-3 weeks ago. So it just starts getting less and less. But it doesn't mean that like they're not going to just keep going up. I mean, some of them have hit one target, right? Not two, not three. So there's definitely still more upside, but it's just you're getting further and further away from like lowest risk areas for longs, according to like what we know about traditional technical analysis, which that's all it's about. Yep, totals. I like totals, but unfortunately totals, we only have 1.963 trillion of those totals. It's a lot of totals. Yeah, you can't make $2 trillion for the past 4 days has been regarded as a real resistance, huh?
Can we take a look at POW? Ammo coming back in stock but prices still high. These guys had $80 million order earlier in the year, still filling it.
Okay, YouTube channel, thank you for the $20. Nice name. And POW, what a nice ticker name, right, for ammo. Yeah, we looked at that a few weeks ago. So yeah, dude, I mean, as I'm saying, like, it's not a real resistance from history, but it's locally right now being regarded for 4 days, and I still think the upside's 2.21 to 2.3 trillion. I think you would go up to test that, just based on the fact that you broke the other inflection point, you even back tested it and held it as support and then engulfed. I mean, God, dude. Oh man, so it's like we were looking at Ethereum, and then, you know, someone's made a point. It's always good to look at Ethereum to Bitcoin. You know, I always forget though, because there's just so many things to look at, and it's just still, right, Ethereum to Bitcoin, still in the literal dead middle of a range, right, and is like at the apex of the small little pennant consolidation structure. You're talking about indecision upon more indecision. Look no further than this asset. Like, God, price contraction is like the epitome of indecision, which is when you have higher lows and then lower highs, nearing the end, which is what you call the apex. Apex is like, how do you, like that, nearing the end, that's the apex, right? The closer you to the apex, the higher the probability is mathematically of breakouts coming. So and if you're in the dead middle of a trading range, that's even more. It's like, what, flip the coin one way or another. So you think like the context from before, the way Ethereum to Bitcoin regarded this inflection point so well with the higher lows here, shortening of the thrust, then the previous low and the breakout of the supply line, that it would be going up next. Like Ethereum would be outperforming Bitcoin more so soon. But you just don't know with all this neutral stuff going on. All right, so you break upward, then Ethereum's outperforming Bitcoin. That's it. It's pretty simple. You're starting to think I'm biased about what, Diego? I'm biased about technical analysis, dude, or charts? Anyway, so we could look at some big pops last night, man. Things were going insane. Yeah, but guess what? SOL all-time highs. Yeah, there's more data on other charts. SOL all-time highs, up 22.7%. CLV, pretty interesting chart. Not much data on Coinbase, but dang, man. Talk about hidden bullish divergence here. Cup with handle behavior, and there's a higher high on the right cup. I like that. You have pretty much a textbook potential cup with handle here, man. And the neckline's so easy to know. It's like $1.82. The candle high close from July 17th. You break that, man, you're gone. You're gone. And you're approaching it. I know the asset's up 15.58%, but if it breaks the resistance, it's going to be up a lot more than that. We're just talking about like the wick high is 228 and then just this 280. I'm sure there's more data on other charts, but if we're just talking about this chart alone, it's really, really nice looking. So CLV, I don't know, man.
Howdy. Can we take a look at DGX? I entered in beginning of June. Curious your thoughts on its run. Smile.
Yeah. Thank you, Eric, man. And here, I'll shift gears to Hex real quick after this. Forgot my bad. I'm just looking at, we got notable gainers today. Dot's doing things. Wow, like broke this consolidation. Man, it's kind of just like an upsloping flag or something. It's just a little channel. And it's back testing and as support. It broke all resistance. Let me try to find the real dot chart. That's nice, man. It's really, really nice. Like this is nearing the next target, 2650 to 2750, right?
Did we ever had a dead cat bounce / bull trap where alts went to 88? Bears are looking for a bull trap to 20k. Cheers, Mitch. Have a nice day.
I don't know about that, man. I still don't know what you mean by like dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounces are like really sporadic and violent, and they happen very, very shortly after the crash. It's been like 3 months since the crash that we had on Bitcoin. So again, I don't think people are identifying dead cat bounce properly. You can go to the S&P 500 to look at a beautiful dead cat bounce that happened during the COVID crash. Anyway, so DOT, again, one that's up like 8% today, a top gainer, is nearing the next inflection point. And don't you love how we had one inflection point that was identified, you broke it, and then you back tested it on the 9th of August, and you run into the next level. Isn't it perfect how that works? If you ever broke 2750, you'd be looking for a back test of it as a support consolidation before running to 40, to 41, the next level, right? So it's all about the levels, man. And then the price action correlation to those levels can give us an advantage on determining, hey, what was once a support or what was once resistance is support. You mark up. So cool. All right, yeah, Hex real quick. And then we'll move on. Then we got a couple requests. Hex up 1.59%. Wow, look at this price action. Pretty lit, man. Let me move this over. Starting to get in the way, right? So you got Hex that has truly broken out, and as I'm talking to you, as you're breathing, Hex is back testing the neckline confirmation line of the confirmed double bottom as support. And if this holds, if it can hold, there could be tremendous upside. I would say take it with a grain of salt just because, right? As the breakout occurred, Hex ran up. We talked about this a little yesterday, and where that high was July 16th, you tested it and then you pulled back there. So hopefully what's going on Hex is there's just absorption of the remaining supply here, and once it breaks, boom, moon time, right? Going up to 19.8, 20 cents and hitting that measure move. And probably based on history of outperformers and stuff, it would exceed that measured move, and then would go on to like 25 cents or something. I'm disregarding the wick here. I'm just going from the high to low like I would on any asset that didn't freak out. And you know, a 1618 fib extension's 24 cents. So there you could go. It's like 20.7 and 24 cents targets. There's your hex, Leprechaun Man, okay? It actually looks, you didn't really know too much yesterday, it was okay, but now today it's starting to look a lot stronger at that very critical level. Okay, hopefully that helped. Yeah, real quick, hey Eric, thanks man, we'll look at DGX too. Wow, dude, yeah, been here before. POW, dang man, what a freaking textbook bullish Gartley that played out. But yeah, you're correcting. You might be breaking a demand line here. It's off, I don't know why. Wow, that was off. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 touches now. August 16th, you caught some bids on a demand line. That's pretty cool. Maybe some hidden bullish divergence that was playing out, but very little demand when the hidden bullish divergence played out. It was terrible. It's like, what? That's it? So I guess if you just keep making higher lows, all will be fine, right? I think that anything above 626 to 650 is really important. Okay. All right, that's your cutoff. You don't want anything to do with POWW below 626. That's just the major support resistance from 2010, 2018, man. So it's actually okay above that. You're at $7. It's up 1.56% after hours. So holding a demand line, but you're at the demand line, so pay attention. And 626 is the big area for you to watch if you're invested in this or you want anything to do with this, right? Those are your levels. Above 650, you $7.95 to $11. Right? You've seen the crazy price action 3 different times it's occurred. So hopefully just make a higher low and then run again, right? Because then it's like you have that Gartley, but then you had this, right? I mean, it's kind of like a, yeah, it was like a fake, it wasn't a shark, man. It was nothing because it ran made 113% retrace and reverse there, but it made the higher low on X, A, B, C, right? This was D. Is it, you know, pseudo, exceeded the 50% retrace. So no, just hold the demand line, then hold the horizontal line support, and POW should be fine. But I mean, you break 626, long way down to 374, okay, on POW.
Noise! Think we're holding pump soon?
What's up, Pickle Rick? Thank you, man, for the 20. I don't know, well look, I thought it was already pumped. Thought I already did that. Thanks, man. Okay, Quest Diagnostics hitting an all-time high today. Not sure there's much to look at, but what we're gonna be like is, wow, incredible performance lately. All right, that was the COVID crash, V-shaped recovery. I don't know, when an asset's hitting all-time high, well, man, look at that spring back test, February 24th. Wow, what a rally from there. And then a new high. Dang, dude, look at the price action correlation there. It was very close anyway. Yeah, look at the, became a new high July 23rd, February 4th. Look how you rallied and that wick down to back tested on the 23rd of July as support before launching. Very strong wave structure, right? The higher low. Dang, man. Kind of reminds me of NVIDIA a little bit, right? But it just always makes higher highs, higher lows. If you're talking about fib extensions from your previous high to low, You've exceeded, you're on the way to the 1618, which is 153.26. You're almost there. So you could see definitely some sort of reaction. DGX is at 83.45 on the RSI. Highest level RSI this asset's seen since 2004. Wow. 2004, multi-year highs. And a bullish engulfing candle, 3-line strike to boot. Good God, so powerful today. What's up, Joey V? Thanks, man. So if you ever broke 153, the 2618 pip extension's $170 up there. So this thing's gonna keep rolling like that. That would probably be it. Okay, DGX, Quest Diagnostics Incorporated, health industry. B Pro looks phenomenal right now. It's up 8% today, but it looked phenomenal yesterday, the day before that, man. Look, B Pro, what was once a resistance, March of this year, what was once a support, April this year, is now being regarded again as support. The 200-day simple moving average to boot is also being a support. It's anything above 9.3 tenths of 1 penny is bullish as F. The upside, your target, if anyone owns this above 9.8 tenths of 1 penny, the target is 1.6 pennies. That's it. So even from where it is right now, being up 8% today, there's still 54.75% upside. Yes, it's unreal, unbelievable. But it's all about the levels, man, and it's all about the price action correlation to those levels. And this thing looks like it's just bull flagging after a nice bull pull. Okay, that's it, dude. It looks great. It really does. Now you break below the 9.3 tenths of 1 penny, the 200-day moving average, then we'll start talking about problems. But not until then. All it's doing is holding as support. So I like B Pro. Technically, there's a lot of upside left, even after that big move it had, okay? Yep, B Pro. Beautiful. Almost like kind of trade setup worthy, where like one could have a stop loss just marginally below the 200-day moving average and then letting it roll to 1.6 cents. Yeah, that's simple. It's pretty easy to strategize risk here. Continuation, momentum. Momentum-driven asset class. And momentum's bullish, and you're above critical levels on this one. Okay. That's it. Okay, P Pro looks amazing. I can't believe it. All right, nice request. No, Eric, my bad. No, we got Eric's. Let's see. That was it. That was the only request. We only had like 4 requests today, so might be a short stream. That's cool, dude. I mean, there's not much going on. I mean, people really care about Bitcoin more than even any altcoin. It's crazy, dude. But we could continue, looking at some winners today, and you want to see another chat that kind of is like B Pro, almost identical to B Pro in its own way. You look at this asset band. I know there's more down on other charts, about the same though. Dude, band. Inflection points created September 6th, but then September 19th, September 25th, October 12th, November 23rd, December 8th, January 12th, January 23rd, June 15th, and now August 12th. It's been regarded as support or resistance. Big moves when that happens, okay? Last time the asset used this 762, 750 area as support, not once, but maybe twice, literally. This thing went insane, it went berserk. And so this thing has quietly done what it's been doing back in January. After confirming a bottom, after losing 100% of your value pretty much, from the low to the high, 100% drawdown. Bullish divergence or hidden bullish divergence, doesn't matter which way you look at it. It was implied upside, okay? And it happened, and now you're above the critical level. So, you know, easy to strategize and size up risk above 750. Minimum upside 954, then 1155, and then $15. So this is like real TA, raw technical analysis. This isn't shilling Moonboy stuff. This is just like we're watching price action correlate to critical levels that in history, when it's bounced off those levels, it's gone to much higher highs, or if it's used it as resistance, it's gone to much lower lows. That's it. What about Cream, dude? I haven't heard no beat.
Enjoying the stream at the airport today. Unfortunately, haven't been able to search out some juicy looking entries today. Thanks for bringing the heat, Rich May, 0.00157000 ETH.
Thank you, Swagtonio, for the $5.01 of Ethereum. Let's go crypto contribution, man. Thanks, dude. And have a safe flight wherever you're going. Hopefully it's to the moon. All right, dude, fourth looks pretty freaking insane too, man. I mean, fourth like is in the middle of the range, right? So I think the upside on fourth could be, if it's gonna continue its ascent, 2471 up there. If it ever breaks that, then it's going to $32, $33. All right, so that is just the top, like a higher gainer on one of my watch lists. So good. Yeah, fourth, the band. And then Lind. Lind was great looking, that higher low, July 21st, outperformer at the upside. You can clearly see where the upside really, the major high, it's gonna be at like 500, 529 on this one. It's in the middle of the range though. It's well off any sort of like value area. It's well off some sort of area to strategize along. It's too late for that. I mean, the time to be paying attention to Lind and maybe taking along or placing a bet was earlier this month, the 4th and the 5th, that bullish engulfing candle that back tested the old level as support. That's spring back test stuff. That's technical indicator that implies upside, and you're on the way. You're not there yet. You're at $420.
Is that a joint?
Right now. You're above the 200-day moving average, but dude, you gotta really, really like how the asset made that higher low when Bitcoin was making the lowest level since January 1st. That's it, dude. What's the point, Stefan, dude? You understand this isn't like only Bitcoin, right? This is literally, see, that's the problem. People don't understand like what the culture is here. They think it's like, you know, foaming at the mouth, emotional freak out about Bitcoin at all times. I'm losing my mind. It's not. It's about education, right? Educating the viewers on how to identify areas of inflection where they can take longs, right? And they can make money. So it's just like, I don't even get it, man. It's crazy, dude. Literally crazy. So anyway, higher prices could be in store. I mean, for Lind, it's just sitting at that high from May 26th in June. A lot of the assets, some are at it, some are below it, some are above it. Loop Ring was another one, dude, that was just like unbelievable, up 8% today, right? Just another one that made that the complete reset confirmation low happen, and it's rallied and it's heading to the next level. It's heading to 37.9, 38 cents right there, that high from September of last year. You break that and there could be a lot more upside in store. Yeah. Definitely after 38 cents, it's going to 48 cents. After 48 cents, probably 63 cents. So it's got some levels up there. But yeah, man, this is where assets reset and then they have huge waves up again. Right, a long-term uptrend. This is perfect. A lot of assets are showing the same story, right? The long-term uptrend and deep reset, deep retrace, and they're reversing. And it's only the beginning. Okay. It's kind of like, you know, look at Link that was doing some stuff and it's pulled back dramatically because of Bitcoin. Sometimes it's gonna happen, man. Dramatic pullback. Look at this. Holy crap. Does anyone see this Link candle that went as low as 25.71? Wow, this 4-hour candle has swung 11.4% in less than 3 hours, technically. But cool how it landed at that demand line and bounced.
What up,
Jeez.
Mitch?
What's up, Nathan? Oh, not much. Certainly not hype. It's only on this chart. Wow, the chart that I happen to look at. Okay, well, whatever. It's still up, you know, on the day 1.73%. So great news. Anything above $25, $50, $27 is good. Okay. 31, 33 would be the target. God, it almost got there. You can't do it when the macro pulls back, man. You just can't. Let's see. Some of these coins, man. Let's see. Yeah, there are just so many just on these extended runs where pullback wouldn't be weird, man. It's like some of these are just at profit-taking levels. God, man, it's like FIL looks so bullish, man. FIL, the US dollar, right? Well, it's once a resistance, is support August 9th, and it's rallying, and the upside target's 88.8 cents. I mean, 88% retrace, man. Confirmation lows, above critical support resistance, back testing and as support, and just look at it, you know, just hanging out. Sushi was another one that was phenomenal, identified as a potential double bottom. It held on and broke out, and now it's hitting the next level. It pretty much definitely hit that level from May 26th and early June. There's no higher. If it ever broke that, it would have substantial upside. It could go to 1820. Oh, FIL is Storage's competitor. Uh-oh. Better look out. They both look really good, but if it was me, I'd be, I don't know, man. Like, they both look awesome, but Storage is like clear, concise breakout like FIL, but it was that inverse head and shoulders with so much upside that I like so much about it. God, specimen. So look at this, you know, you got some assets that are doing this, right? Atom had a really nice spring, back tested spring, you know, behavior. July 20th made the higher low. It's a nice characteristic there. But look where it's rallied to its next level of inflection between $15.73 and $17. You're just up there. So it's just, it could take some time for this asset to absorb the supply that's going to be up here. But if you can ever do that, $17, you break it, there could be a lot of upside. I mean, it could be going up to $26, $25 fast. So nice one on Atom, you know, just doing the rundown, right? Again, it's like, it's dead today. Here anyway, you know, so it's like, what do I do? You know, something I found last night, which is unreal, and it could fail, dude. It really could fail, but it's bond to the US dollar. I don't know, man. It's just a bullish butterfly hitting the PCZ once, twice, and then you get the higher low. Then it's like 3 rising valleys, right? And then you have a huge rally, and then you test this major inflection point, but you can never really breach it. And when you did, though, you went all the way up to $37. Before that, you saw $32.96. A lot of price action, because we know between $27.50 and $38, there's nothing there. So it's like, if you create this pattern right here at this resistance, if this higher low is indicative of what's going on, man, momentum shifting right here, absorption of remaining supply, this thing could go up to $38.74 to $44 really fast. So illiquid though, man. But it was just a really unique looking chart. Like nothing that I've seen in crypto looks anything like this. So I just was intrigued by it, and I'm just sharing with you today. You know, bond is coming for you. Exactly. That's right. We go all day, man. FET was looking pretty crazy last night. Hidden bullish divergence, but Bitcoin pulls back. It still looks fine. There's not much data here. And really just starting to lose my interest, here. Just better assets. OGN ran up, and what'd it do? It hit May 31st high, and it reacted. And that's about it. If it ever broke that $1.20 area, that's when it could probably go easy 146, 150. OMG did some really good stuff, man, right? First off, it lost 88.6% of its value. It's in a long-term uptrend, confirmation low, confirmed double bottom. The confirmation line, the neckline was on July 4th. Look what happened, chat. You broke it, you fell below it, you sprung, you back tested the spring the date of August 12th, hidden bullish divergence on that spring back test, and you've rallied. And you'd be thinking that OMG would be going to 641. I think it's kind of struggling here with the macro of Bitcoin kind of pulling back, being down $800 on the day. You know how this market is, it's very homogenous. I think there's more upside on this. The eventual target's $8 and $10 on OMG, okay? A lot of upside. The big deal on OMG was 448, man. That was that inflection point from September 29th of 2020, November 23rd. Look at this wick high from May 21st. That was it, man. Like that was the big area. Look, the high from August of 2018, that was it, okay? So I think there's a lot more upside on OMG eventually, like a lot of these altcoins, but it's just cool to see price action correlation to critical levels, right?
Hey, Mitch. Can we take a look at Nearest and Nibk? If you remember, Near spared a 0.886 retrace and appears to be looking good. It's getting close to the supply line on the daily. Curious if you see anything interesting.
I don't know, we can look at it, dude. I mean, got nothing else to do. So, it probably looks like many other assets. Probably looks like OMG or something, right? Yeah, it's definitely at a major inflection point. It was like everything else, dude. Yep. This thing lost almost 88% of its value, lost 85% of its value from its low point to high point, and now is at a major June and May high, right? So you can see it. It's an inflection point. It's not. It's like. It also goes back to February. Yeah, the high, the low again, and then the high and the high, and now you're here again. So it's, I don't know, like if you break that, that's a critical level. If Near was able to break 364, I think you could easily see 482 to $5. 482 is a, let's see, I don't know, that's at 515. That's a candle high close after that break. But then you got February 26th, March 25th. Yeah, just be a zone 42 to 515 up there. That would be your next target area. And if you ever broke 515, boom, 741 really fast. So nothing really special about it. It's up 7% today, 7.3%, so that's nice. But I mean, it is very similar, if not identical, to everything else on this market. Nothing special.
Gentlemen, in the mix.
Looks as good as anything else that's run-of-the-mill in crypto, okay? It has only retraced from its high to low. Not even 38%, right? The 38% retrace will be 383. I think if you're seeing 383 on this asset, you're probably going to $5. So, yep. Yeah, the weekly looks really strong on Bitcoin right now. It's crazy, actually. Something that happened last night for the first time in months since June was KD KNC hit $2 for the first time. $2. And look how strong it is right now, right? What an altcoin. To be well above 185.94. Right, but to be like so strong and trying to engulf our 4 minutes to the daily close, much stronger looking than Bitcoin, right? This one unstoppable. What's it up now off the trade setup entry? Of 46% in 20 days and not even done yet. Way more upside on this. Once it breaks 204, boom, another huge run. This thing's barely pulled back, hasn't it? So strong. About Matic? Oh yeah, this is just on Coinbase. This is a pretty crazy looking demand line, right? I know there's way more data on other charts. It's just like, it's fun to just go here and see like, like how has it looked just on Coinbase? Really strong demand line here. Poly or Matic, whatever. CGLD, nice bullish Gartley, really underperforming the whole market here after reversing, and probably on the way to 358. I don't know, man. Just looking at things. Okay, someone talked about GRT. Yeah, dude, this demand line, that really nice demand line there, was breached. Could be coming back down to test 80 cents again. I would not be that surprised if GRT comes to back test a major inflection point again. Yeah, it's struggling, man. It's struggling with the macro. Bitcoin struggles. The altcoins are not going to do well. Okay, like 99% of them are going to sell off too. And then like maybe a lone anomaly will pump. Okay, on TikTok news or something. Oh, dude, I got the new Roomba S9. It just came in. All right.
Respect the TA and we all kings. Winning.
Najee Harris, hey. Hey, dude. We got Najee in the chat. Thanks, man. Roll Tide. Good luck in your career. The continuation of your career, whatever. Oh my god, really? Set's already over. Have I been live an hour already? It's crazy, man. Give me a sec. Alright, so, I mean, if you just zoom out on these altcoins, dude, I mean, one like this one, it's over. It broke out. Like, it's, oh my god, 3 days of, like, you know, lower lows than the previous lows on the day, but it's still like well above any sort of danger area. Patience, the only thing I can tell you about some of these assets. Maker pulling back too, dude. Like the daily, just it's like who cares, man? It's like I'm just looking at these assets and it's just like, oh my god, it had a little red day, and then you got all these people coming in fear mongering, being like, the bottom's not in, we're going down to 10K. Like, and then it's like, you're not covering it. I can't believe this guy's not talking about Bitcoin going to 10K. Unbelievable. Look at this, man. Look at NU on the daily. What a crazy looking chart here. Right, you gotta use, like, sometimes you gotta use critical thinking on where maybe the actual supply line is. How can this not be the supply line, right? One touch, March 1st, a second touch, March 10th, third touch, March 30th, April 5th, April 28th, June 4th. You broke out. You literally broke out with candle close confirmation on August 13th. You back tested it on the 14th, and then you got an engulfing candle yesterday. You have a confirmed break, hook, and go on NU. But the problem is, just above the supply line you've broken out, you have to look left and see the inflection point, the candle high close from December of last year. If that breaks, man, NU's going much, much higher. I would say the minimum target on this asset's 45.7 cents if NU can ever break above. the December high. I mean, this thing could really go much, much higher, right? You think about it's at a deep retrace, it's completely reset, high to low. Dude, it hadn't even made a 23% retrace yet. You know it's probably going to 40 cents, right? 45 cents. But the golden zone for this asset is going to be between 54 cents and 76.9 cents. Really unique chart, right? I mean, that just sticks out. I mean, because I look at 1,000+ charts, right? It's just, especially in one market, it's so homogenous. When one looks different, it's cool. It's like refreshing. It's like, this is a refreshing, different looking chart than like everything else. Kind of like that bond coin or whatever. So, yeah. You never know, man, what kind of day it's gonna be when you hit live. You never know. That's why it's like streaming in the zone is certainly no expectations. Because it's like, you know, I show up here hungover in a robe. And you saw what happened, right? Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't yet. Yeah, man. Here you go. Discord link. Join it. Sweet. We'll see what happens. I have an alert set up on NU above 33.5. That's the breakout. You tested for 3 different days since the supply line breakout. You tested the December high. So I think there's a lot of upside on this one. Okay. Oh, so it's like we want to. I guess we can just like. Oh, man, look at this, man. Look how it's now. It's not really anything on the daily. Daily still looks phenomenal on Monero, but dude, Monero on the 4-hour broadening top pattern with potential. It's actually a confirmed partial decline. It ran up and hit that area again. It's pulled back, but I said it's above 266. It's really strong. This thing could be getting ready to go again, and it wouldn't be crazy. Monero. This is like one of the first trade setups since we identified all these local M shapes, right? Well, Penn was like, there was never confirmation jalapenos ever on Penn. It was like, the whole thing was like, if it can break back above the level and back test it successfully at support, then Penn would be good. But no action until that has occurred, and it's still below that level. So I don't know, like there was no action there was nothing implying to be long on the asset until it broke back above the area that we had identified. Whew. 300 likes, man. Dang, dude. What's up? 900 people here. We could get a few more, but my God. Just need to bring up again one more time. You need to see one more time because this was discussed yesterday, maybe the day before. All right, on golds, you have daily bullish divergence, but you now have weekly bullish. It's convergence, but regardless, on the weekly, this candle, this bullish hammer is one of the most insane looking bullish hammers I have ever seen in my life looking at charts, okay? Because it's like gold, the context. It's a $10 trillion asset, and this appeared, this was created. Dude, this is a reversal candle. So you've begun to reverse already on gold. So do not be surprised if this thing goes all the way back up to $1,900. I'm not kidding. That's how big of a deal this candle is. Jeez, it's pretty. And it's like testing the candle low close for November 30th. You break that, man. Why not 1900? It could. It'd be the ultimate, most amazing composite operator move ever. What the shakeout, dude, to make everyone capitulate. Easy clap for the CEO here who just acquired crap load of supply at much lower prices before the big run up.
Can you take a look at bpro/used please? They have a mainnet launch in the next few months that can be a big catalyst for it.
Oceano passed the tardy sauce. That wasn't literally a paid for request earlier in the stream. Well, but it looks so good that I have no problem going back to it. No problem, man. Because, look at this, dude. It's okay, dude. Look, it's anything above 9.3 tenths of 1 penny and the 200-day moving average is stupid bullish. This is a bull pull bull flag combination, and the bull flag just happens to be so perfect. So nice, above a level that was once a support resistance. It's supporting it.
By hex.
How the heck? Okay, maybe I'll just... I tried to get rid of it. No. Don't spam. I mean, like, dude, really? Your project can't be that good if you have to shill it like that, right? I mean, why can't you just not do that, you know? The chart does look absolutely insane, but it doesn't matter. It's besides the point. It's the principle of, like, not shilling, right? Ever, no matter what. But yeah, I mean, Hex broke the double bottom neckline and it's back testing it so far. Hopefully Bitcoin can hold up, but it hasn't really mattered for Hex lately, huh? What happened with the 3 methods? It's still literally valid. So look, for Oceano, dude, the upside target's 1.6 cents. That's it. If it holds this level like it's been holding, it's going to 1.6 cents, and that means there's 54 to 55% upside on bpro still. Yeah. Really bullish looking stuff on this one. Okay. Don't be surprised if it rallies resoundingly and goes straight up to 1.6 cents. Okay. Yeah, so like Bitcoin, what happened to the rising 3 methods? Still valid. Still valid until a daily candle close below 44,436. Still valid. Still above the 200-day moving average, right? Like 4 hour, oh, it's so devastating, it's so bad, and then you go look at the daily, and it's like nothing's really even happened. Worker, do you get me? Do you understand how nothing's happened? But yeah, I mean, it looks like you're losing all your positive momentum, and you're getting closer and closer to going negative again for the first time since the July 21st when Bitcoin hit $29,500. You're getting close to that again. So yeah, daily's kind of like dragging on. 12 hours showing some bearish divergence, right? So impending price action reversal implied on the 12 hour. 4 hour kind of looks like there's a local little double top developing, right? A confirmation high. So yeah, I mean, like, you just can't be surprised that Bitcoin, and you're at the 50% retrace, you can't be too surprised if between major levels, 42K and 58K, a pullback happens, right? Those are the real big levels, okay? And you're above one, well below the other. So anything, price oscillates in there all the time, up and down, okay? It's gonna happen. Double rising 3 methods coming in. Dude, if that happened, unreal. That would be insane. Yeah, like, you know, what would have to happen is, like, on the new day in 50 minutes, that candle would have to bullishly engulf all 3 of the previous candles. What's up, Shitani? Desai.
Hey Mitch, can you take a look at a stock? Verb, would like to get your thoughts on the current chart.
Sure did. Verb's done, dude. It's over for Verb. I don't care. It did everything it was supposed to do. Verb was at a low level of inflection in May. It rallied, it broke the range. And what did it do? There was a gap fill. It filled the gap and it reversed. And it's back inside the range now. So until it gets back above 271, forget about it, dude. You went from the bottom to the top, you exceeded it, wow, gap fill, and it's reversed. And so I don't know now. Like, right, if you're talking about a range, the bottom of the range is the lowest risk area to take the long. So now it's like, do I really care? I played out. Profit taking, there's gap fills down here at like 160, 130. You can lose 88% of your value from your previous low. Remember the little inverted shoulders here too? This played out. So it's sweet though. I mean, you know, look. Above 270, insane things happened. Something did happen, but it wasn't as insane as we've seen before. There were more gaps for sure. You just couldn't sustain prices above the top of the range. So we'll see if it makes a higher low here. I mean, maybe it's first higher low.
Calling Mitch biased because you're bitter about buying the accumulation like he said, so now you're hoping for another chance.
What's up, Jay Hilton? Thanks for the 5, dude. Oh no, I mean like, who like there's no basis. You can call me names, right? But if you don't have anything to back it up, you're just literally slandering, talking trash, right? I mean, like that Stephen guy was just probably either just trolling or low IQ, right? I mean, never been here before. Okay, dude. I'm biased because I talked about the 12-hour bearish divergence, the 4-hour kind of local top, maybe. And, you know, assets into altcoins hitting profit-taking levels. A lot of them, or multiple ones have, you know. And you've gone up 65% in like 24 days on Bitcoin. So anyway, yeah, hidden bullish divergence could be in development. How can you call that hidden bullish divergence though when the negative momentum's still so high? It hasn't really, it's not even showing signs of waning here. It could just build tomorrow on lower prices. And that's why you just can't be that great. And you got earnings coming up, right? I mean, if this is right, August 19th, a few days, so definitely not touching this crap. If the earnings in 3 days, nah. No thanks. Guess what? This thing doesn't make money. Spoiler alert. Verb technology. It was good though. There was a time when people were requesting this and it was extremely incredible.
Gentlemen in the mix.
So Matthew. Yeah, we got 46 minutes till the close. I think y'all be fine without me for it. Wi-Fi. No buyer exhaustion. Above the 200-day moving average still, and trying to get above the major inflection point. God, dude, if this thing can get above and hold above 39,650, which was one target of a trade setup, okay, from the strategic entry of 32K. All right, so you get it, one takes a little profit and lets the rest ride. And because it's all about, we don't know if YFI is going to be able to truly breach and hold prices above this inflection point. We don't know. So that's why we have more than one target. That's why layering out's always a good strategy. So you're talking about critical levels for a lot of these assets right now.
For your bag, THX for the show.
What's up, Balaba, dude? Thanks for the contribution. Much love. Thanks, man.
You ever have that feeling where you're not sure if you're awake or still dreaming?
Oh yeah, this is through this door is the road to Tendies, the road to broken resistance ease, where we run to the next levels. Okay.
Market moved 1%. Re-market moved another 1%. Party market moved 0.5%. Let's all dance and sing. There needs to be a settling down. Markets go up. Markets go down. It's life, it's markets. Things have to go a direction. Hey Mitch.
What's up, Navaris, dude? It's true.
ARRR/USDT, please, Mitch. Thanks for all you do,
Oh my
mate.
God, it's pirate
Good love
coin.
from the UK.
Thought I'd never hear that again. Wow, pirate coin. That was like a huge pump and dump or whatever. But it's back. It's pumping again, dude. It's back. It's R. It's R, man. Is there not more data somewhere else? No, there's not. This is it. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's gonna go to the wick high. You know, this is what you get when you have such little data. $5. It's on its way to $5 again. Sweet. If it breaks $5, all I can do is high to low. And we're talking 585 would be your target above 5. 629. Then 692 would be your 1.618 extension on Pirate Chain, okay? That's it.
Nordas, thanks.
What's up, La Bamba? La Bamba and Balapa. Y'all tipping suspiciously close together. Sure do. Hey, anything above on this asset above 345 would be really good. Really good, man. Little 4-hour rising wedge here, but we saw what Doge did. It can break upward if momentum's strong. So, oh man, here we go. Very little data, down almost 5% today, but it's trying to do something, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, if it can get above 262 and hold, then it could very well run to $5. It could almost double in price if it can get and it's back above it. But if it's able to successfully backtest it, it has not been successful yet. It's still in the process of happening, right? The correlation to the first low ever created June 11th. So if it can hold here, which is down 5% today, Bitcoin's down 2.28%. You know, it's like maybe it's heavily affected by Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to top out on the 12-hour and the 4-hour for now. I don't know how this can hold, but if it does, the target undeniably would be $5. That's it on Nord to the US dollar tether. I have no idea. It's very young. So hold this level and you could go higher, much higher. If you don't, say you're probably going back down to 175. Yes, for real, dude. This is the ticket. This is walk through this door, chat. Many good things will happen to you. Do you not see the light when you respect the TA? Yeah, we looked at GRT. Yep. Been live an hour, 15 minutes. Guess if you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button below, so whatever, man. Alright, join the Discord. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all those things, okay?
Respect.
What's up, Indy? Gee, thanks, man, for the...
Is that a joint?
Thanks, dude. Wow, man, look at ONT, dude. Holy crap. right? It's like, if 109 can break, you could go to 151 really fast. Have you been able to break 109 successfully? Nope, you haven't. Understand these levels, how important they are. You hit them, you break them for real, you can go up real fast, but you haven't. Like you broke it yesterday, and today, because of the macro, you're technically bearish engulfing, right? So it's like, okay, this is exactly where reversals can occur. Why? Look historically what's happened at this level. Major reversals have occurred. It's all about the is. So it's always going to be, and Bitcoin looks like it's going to be at its lowest point probably by the end of the day today, right? I mean, just look at the 4 hour, man. It's just kind of like drawn out, right? A high and then a slightly lower high, bearish engulfing candle, bearish convergence. On the oscillators, the 12 hour looks bad, daily looks fine, but I don't know, man. It looks like it could very well roll over here. There's not always going to be like a phenomenal edge at any given time on the chart for one coin, for one asset. Everyone's obsessed with knowing exactly where Bitcoin's going short term next. So look, I mean, at least test the demand line again, 45,281. You break it, a measured move of an ascending broadening wedge would be the bottom. It would be 42,466. It's not a double top until you break the BAMM, the neckline right here, 45,554. Once that breaks, then you have a high probability of seeing an 88% retrace from the previous low to high, and that would be a breakout of this little demand line. So, yeah, man, you got it. You don't need me for this stuff. Yeah, 48,000. It's 50% retrace. It's really not that strong of a resistance looking left at all. It's not. It's not even an overhead resistance. It's just sometimes, man, it's not enough demand. Dude, it dumped with stocks this morning, and stocks money printer literally came on like it keeps doing nonstop forever now. And Bitcoin didn't recover and has still been pulling back, and again could very well see the lowest lows of the day with only 37 minutes to go. Looking very weak today going into the close. Man, sometimes you closed extremely strong yesterday going into close. Now you're gonna close really weak going into close. Just happens. Okay, so you got it. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Wow. Holy crap. That was, wow.
Hey Mitch, really appreciate you being here so consistently with Top Shelf TA. Keep crushing it, bro. 0.031700000 ETH.
Dude, Adventure Adam, man, thank you for the $100 worth of Ethereum at the end of the stream. That's incredible, dude. Very grateful. Much love, man. Hype in the chat. Let's go.